Welcome back, guys. My name is Skylant, and this is going to be another LawBreakers gameplay commentary of me talking over my gameplay that I filmed for the limited time alpha, and we're playing as the Titan for this entire game. This is the rocket jump class, as you just saw. I'm going to go freaking ridiculous ham with this class. I really like this class. I liked all the classes in the game. I think I've said that in every video so far. I just want to, make it clear. I like every class. The Titan, though, was the class that I tried to stay away from the most because I like very mobile characters. And this class, even though you just saw me run across the map, is not the most mobile. Though, again, the game is LawBreakers. Everybody's gonna have some freaking form of mobility. Okay, so we have a rocket launcher, okay? It's pretty, straightforward rocket launcher. Just got a couple of shots, I believe 4, AoE damage, and then you can switch out to the lightning gun. Hell yeah, dude. And that's also pretty straightforward as well. It's not as like AoE as Winston, but I do believe that if other people are close enough, it will arc to them. But yeah, pretty much that's like your dueling gun whenever you can't land a rocket shot. Or you can shoot a rocket, just hey, make it out there, and then switch out to the lightning gun. Okay, so a couple of things you're going to see me do is play a little bit more defensively because I don't have that much mobility, and I'm just kind of chilling, though I really should not be trying to aim in the midfield at all. Like, you're not going to be able to hit people midair. I mean, unless you're a god, and even then, most people are going to be able to dodge your rockets. So you're not really going to want to midfield. You're going to want to play in the bases, either at the enemy base or defensively, which I think he's really good, or she, because it changes depending on your side. If you're breakers, then you're a guy. If you're the law, then it's a girl. Bombshell. Yeah, so if you're playing defense, just kind of sit up high. If you do fall down below, you might want to rocket jump yourself up to the second floor, because that's really where you want to sit. It's easier to hit people with rockets, looking down, which is why it's so hard to fight people anywhere else on the map, because everybody is flying all over the place. I mean, you do have your that was a fail. Oh, it does hurt you when you rocket jump. It does hurt you, so keep that in mind. I realize I fucked up, so I have to go and heal. But one cool thing about this class is that it's pretty fucking tanky. But not only is it innately tanky, and your whole kit is really focused on either being very defensive or just sieging, like you jump into an area and just kind of hold it down. But your ultimate, which you're gonna see in just a little bit, is ridiculous. It's kind of like just awesome, just a little bit. It's really big and badass. You turn into a Sith Lord. I think I've said that over and over again. I think everybody's made that comparison. Basically, you kind of hover. You don't actually get to fly or anything, but you just kind of hover. You get bonus health, so you become more defensive, and you just start shooting fucking lightning from your hands. And I don't know why that is, what the lore explanation, but it just happens. The really good reflexive rockets. I think, yeah. Well, you want to switch weapons a lot because you have your, here's the ultimate, let's go, baby. You do want to be switching your weapons, utilizing your whole kit entirely, because if you're caught out, you're fucking caught out. Anyways, that's a Titan's shift ability. I think, do I win this? Do I win this? Is it close? Oh, I do. I got an annihilation wrecked. Oh man, that was epic. So what you just saw was me fighting another Titan, and where they jump in the air and slam the ground, that is your shift ability. It's kind of like a movement ability, but not really. You're not going to be able to really use it to move around the map at all. So make sure you're using your rocket to move. Like, that's your rocket is your mobility. What you just saw is I just threw my gravity field. So it's like a mine, kind of. If somebody walks near it, it activates and creates a heavy field, so people move slower. This is really good to kind of like be more defensive. Or you can lay a bunch of these around, because you can have multiple at a time. I don't know if they all activate at the same time or not, or if some deactivate after a certain number, but you can have multiple around, I believe. At least that's what I saw. It might just be a graphic glitch and they didn't, vanish, but what you can is throw these down, and it allows you to be a little bit more defensive. So there we go. There's the shift ability. Oh man, oh shit, dude. Damn, this is some good gameplay, bro. Anyways, so this is why I think he's really good, or he or she is really good on defense. It just kind of, weaker out in the open and just stronger in closed areas, and the whole kit is just really reactive. Okay, so like if an assassin jumps on you, what you want to use is your shift. If you hear that little slice, the sing, or you hear the charging of the shotgun and you hear it blast out, you're gonna want to press shift and then real quick aim around and try to find that assassin and smash in the ground. Because there is a little bit of maneuverability, a little bit of control as soon as you press shift. After that, you might want to throw down E or just switch out to your lightning gun because a lot of people are going to be able to jump around your rockets. Now, here I am. I feel a little bit confident in the midfield right here when I'm at the top, but still, people are a little bit too mobile to really midfield with this class, and the lightning gun has very limited range, kind of like Zarya or like Winston, you know, in Overwatch. So, and yes, I'm going to, in all these videos, I'm going to compare them to Overwatch because that's the biggest hero shooter right now, okay? Come on, guys. Anyways, so there is no alt fire. I don't think with any of these guns, I don't think there's, I mean, the class is pretty straightforward. Even with the interaction of the mechanics of the physics, right? It moves exactly as you would expect, except the heavy field. The heavy field, really, I think a lot of people probably don't throw it all out as often. In this video, you're going to see me just kind of not throw it out when I really probably should be throwing it out, because it's really fucking strong. Like, this game is based on mobility. It's completely focused on mobility. So actually inhibiting people's mobility is really strong. So just constantly throw it either at the choke points, the entrances, or directly on the battery. Because for them to take the battery, they need to sit on the battery. And if they're going to sit on the battery, you're going to make sure that they sit the fuck down. Anyway, so you see that you can do a lot of damage if they're not jumping through the air, if they're not really utilizing their mobility. So you're gonna have issues with Vanguard the most, I think. I think it's a play matchup between all the other classes. Assassin can hurt you, though I think you're probably best against Assassin, really. I mean, if you're playing defensive, you know, it's still all about positioning, right? Okay, so you still gotta position yourself. But the Vanguard class, since they can position themselves the easiest, they can move around you, they can even repulse you, knock you away, they can just really fuck up your day. So even though you're really tanky, I think Vanguard is probably the best class to 1v1. Then again, if you are playing defense, oh yeah, baby, got the lightning, let's go! Zippity zap, going static shock, baby, whoa! Anyways, so yeah, as long as you're sitting inside, you're gonna be really strong. Now, I think you can go offensive with this class because you are pretty fucking tanky. As you just saw, my health dropped dramatically, though, directly after the ultimate. But if you want somebody that can sit on the battery to drain its shield so that you can take it, I don't know how this class is going to operate in other game modes, but I'm assuming they're going to be similarly designed. Then yes, you can go on offense with a Titan. The only issue is actually getting there and potentially dying before you actually reach the insides. But there's so much opportunity, you know, with this game, with mobility. I think, you know, with a little bit of teamwork or a little bit of thinking, you could do it. You're not going to be as fast as other classes, but once you do actually reach inside, you are going to have a good time. So let's go. One of my favorite things is rocket jumping through the midfield. Go through it. You know, go straight through it. Don't sit in the middle because you're going to get fucked. So yeah, we're sitting here, we're holding the chokes. They can't walk through rockets, baby. They can't do it, they can't handle it. Anyways, so yeah, we got some assists right there. I see, again, I keep forgetting that I have my E ability and I need to constantly be throwing it out. Also, as the Titan, please remember, go back and get some health, man. Heal up, dude. Though if you are too far away, you're seriously gonna be wasting a lot of time just traveling there. Oh, me timing some rockets, I didn't really do that much damage, but man, a Titan sitting on the green is strong. Oh, baby! Going ham, dude! And see, you just saw a little bit of the arc right there. I did get a kill, so I was like, it's fine. It's better that I die here, I'll respawn at my base, and they have, you know, it takes them longer to reach my base, so I'm fine with sitting there and spawn camping just a little bit, though. If they all decided to go the other direction, then I literally would be wasting my time, because they would reach my base before I reach my base, and yeah, so positioning is vital with this class. Now, I just got word that there is going to be a sharpshooter class, but there is not going to be a dedicated, like, sniper class. I don't think there's ever going to be a sniper rifle in this game just because of how it's designed. So this class is, I guess you could say this is like the sieging class. Like, you are going to be kind of sitting at a distance for, well, this game is a distance, right? Like, you're going to be sitting in the corner of a room, kind of up in top in the corner, and raining down rockets in epicosity. You can also get up close. But, you know, then again, there's never going to be really a sniping class, which I feel the sniping class generally counters heavy units like this. And I don't know if their sharpshooter class is going to counter this unit. All I know is that right now, the only things that I really am worried about is, honestly, the Vanguard and a really good assassin that's working with their team that has their ultimate activated. But still, for the most part, as long as you are where you want to be, you know, and you don't get displaced, which there are tons of ways to displace you, I'll admit it, but as long as you're in, like, a position, you know, an advantageous position, you are the strongest class, like, pretty much right here. In this fucking corner, you are a god, and it's amazing. Anyways, you saw the kits, you saw the epicosity. Hope you enjoy the game and the videos. This was LawBreakers Titan. I am Skyline Shore, and I'll see you guys again next time.